Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
It's a quick check-in for a Monday here at the Sports Desk. Let's start with some Cougar athletics from the Diamond. The softball team went 0-5 at Trinidad State over the weekend. Their record fell to 5-19. They are 5-5 still in sub-region play. Softball for the Cougars, that'll be at home this weekend as they welcome in Otero Junior College. Now for the Cougar baseball team, just 2-22 so far this season. They split their home double dip against Trinidad State last Friday for their only action of the weekend. Cougar baseball be back on the road now for a stretch, starting with a Wednesday doubleheader at NJC before a trip into Colorado coming up this weekend. In total, their next 8 games are away from Cleveland Field. Early week action for some high school sports for Scottsbluff and Gering. It'll be Gering soccer with split locations for action coming up tomorrow against Torrington. Girls at home, boys on the road. Girls tennis triangular. That'll be tomorrow over at Gering. Scottsbluff and Alliance will be in attendance there. There were some track meets last Friday in Morrill, Scottsbluff, and Sydney. Links to all of those results can be found on the website. Let's get a little bit of a trip east now to Lincoln to check on some Husker football. Spring practice is continuing, and that means a whole new look defensively, led by new D coordinator Tony White.
Things are going well. You know, it's all about the enthusiasm and the energy of those guys, the willingness to learn and to adapt to the change that's happening. Not only X's and O's wise, but just an overall mentality. And those young men have been running around doing all the things that's been asked, so it's been good so far.
New front, new terminology, a big spring session for White as he starts to put the pieces together.
We've already moved a lot of guys around, and the really neat deal about this practice and the practice style is that you're seeing a lot of guys take reps, you know, so it's really neat, you know, but there's always a constant battle now between the X's and O's side of moving guys around. Let's see him do this, let's see him do it, and making sure that the mentality is right, you know, and right now being the first day in pads and all that stuff, I think that's the most important thing, is establishing how we are going to play. You know, X's and O's, they will take care of themselves, film study, they getting stuff on the grass, all that stuff, but the mentality is the most important thing right now, and that's the thing we got to work on.
At his most recent stop at Syracuse, the Orange were ranked top 30 nationally in total defense each of the last 2 seasons. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk.